Hello YouTube, Jonathan 800 here. The new Arms Against Tyranny DLC included a Special Forces rework that allowed players to improve their Mountaineers, Marines, or Paratroopers. When I was wondering what to play as, I asked Ahoy for Discord between Marine Corps and Airborne USA or Fallschirmjager Germany, and the latter was chosen. The Spanish Civil War and Air Doctrine guide gave me all the XP required to max out Paratroopers years before the war started. Germany also starts as Kurt Student, who allows glider planes, the general ability that makes Paratroopers a whole lot better. The airborne troops performed greatly in Poland as they successfully linked up East Prussia to the rest of Germany, encircling many Poles. The Netherlands would fall in a day due to them not garrisoning their cities. The strategy for Belgium was to cut off French reinforcements and to lower the org of the Belgian units for a quick link up to the main army. With the Belgians quickly subdued, the French followed shortly. The final target was the UK. I, however, wanted to get Norway in the peace deal, so I attacked them too. I did not realize that Quisling was a separate country and not a puppet. This resulted in the rest of the Axis getting called into a separate war. Meanwhile, the drop over the UK was very successful and very costly. This would have been the Crete in this timeline if it weren't for the fact that the Paratroopers were just too good to give up. Despite being at less than half strength, the Paratroopers were able to fight off the garrison troops, partially due to the British divisions having their org halved by them. With the beachhead secured, the rest of the Allies saw the writing on the wall and surrendered to the entire Axis. After accidentally clicking on Norway and forgetting to click back to Germany, I gave most of Europe to Quisling, who I promptly invaded as soon as I could after the war. I then quickly took out the UK with only me in the peace deal, but then I forgot to click take all like a moron after making my puppet, so I had to finish the UK off later too. Scripted peace deals and mods make you forget how to do an actual peace deal sometimes. With the Allies taken out, there was nothing stopping the Axis from doing anything in Europe. The Italian invasion of Greece saw the German invasion of Crete, which went quite smoothly, unlike real life. The invasion of Yugoslavia saw the paratroopers used mostly for lowering division org, but also to potentially make encirclements. This time, the peace deals actually went alright for the most part. The only threat now was the Soviet Union. The goal of the paratroopers was to secure the supply hubs ahead of time and to encircle the center. This went spectacularly well as all the way from Minsk to Venetia was encircled. With the Soviet troops' org also being halved, the center collapsed entirely, resulting in no resistance to invasion for a while. This, however, made me outrun my supply lines, resulting in a supply crisis. Me battle planning instead of microing also didn't help when the Soviets were supplied and my troops were not. Also, here is another game of me forgetting to do collaboration governments, so off to the Urals I go. Since there isn't much left to commentate over besides a future invasion of Japan that I gloss over and me finishing off the UK, I'm going to say what I think of the new DLC. Overall, it has been a fun experience. New focus trees are fun to try out, the MIO system is nice as I don't have to swap out a designer for 150 political power, when I want to design planes especially. And the international arms market is a great system to have as you can buy weapons instead of having to beg your allies to give some, or you can just make a ton of money with it. Anyways, thanks for watching, be sure to like and subscribe, you know the deal, and this is Jonathan 800, signing out.